So this right here is what it's all about. And when you know that, and when you have intention, wherever you walk, wherever you go, whatever you do, however you breathe, whenever you speak, it's not will. You're not being anal about walking and talking perfect, because that rings false. It's a natural thing. And then that's what gives something power. You know, when you take a rock on the end of a rope, of course you all do that, right? Get a rock in a rope. Or a nunchuck, that's what gives it the power, is that loose chain in the middle. See? Spam! And like a gun, even stronger than a gun, could crack something. But it's that looseness. And that also, if you've ever seen this symbol, the yin yang, you know, what does it mean? It'll be interesting to hear now. Who's had some martial arts? You and you? Okay, you too? All right. What do you think that symbol means? Nice, nice, yes, yes. Hard and soft, right? What kind of martial arts have you done? Hapkido, okay. How about you, honey? It's weird calling you honey. How about you? Nice. Nice. I like Krav Maga. I've trained with some of those guys. Balance, hard and soft, flexibility, fluidity. And Bruce came along for the JKD symbol and said, it's constantly changing. It's constantly changing. See, it's not static. So to use the street fight analogy to put me back in that box, that traditional karate, hiya, and they go hiya, but in a street fight it's not that way at all. And in real life it's not that way. They're going to come at you from something that you never expected. And it's constantly changing like a human being. You're not the same person you were an hour ago. Even your skin is shedding. It's changing all the time. But with intention to carry you through. With intention. Constantly back and forth. Constantly staying in the center. I often talking about the center of a wheel. Okay? Here's a wheel. Or better yet, a bike wheel. And here's all the spokes. In life, what takes the most beating on a wheel? Using good English here. What's that? Yeah, the rubber. The tire. That gets thrashed the most, doesn't it? It works the hardest. What works the least? The center. The axis. It moves the least. It has the least amount of effort. But it causes the greatest amount of motion, and it causes the greatest amount of change. Operating from the center. Operating from a center, from a balance. And using that, when you put intention in that, get that wheel going 100 miles per hour. Does that analogy make sense? Okay. So, most of us go through life not centered. And what happens is when we're walking, we're just walking along. And by the way, listen carefully. This is not just physical. This is mental and spiritual. We're not centered. We're off balance. So what happens when we hit a bump? We go flying and fall flat on our face. See? So that balance is important. And that's why they do the horse stance. You'll see these guys standing for hours like this. It looks like they're taking a crap. Okay? But what they're doing is they're centering the power base. Right here, see? So when they breathe, they're centered. And then they learn, when they fight, even when they move, however they move, they're always centered. Okay? You see beginners or guys like this, they're like this, see? Off balance, falling. But these guys are centered, you'll see their knees are bent. Okay? And I want you to, in your mind, always have, what's that beautiful symbol you had up here earlier, Vince? This will be similar. I don't think you had a chance to get to that. so you can get to it later. Hey, I didn't even mean for this to be the guy's head. Hey, look, this is creation right here. All right, here's our guy. All right, in your mind, I want you to have that. This is actually a triangle, and I want you to have that.